Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, first time viewers, long time viewers. We are back with day two of the new year, new account. This is, as you should hopefully know by now, your man Roy, and let's see how we get on today. It's going to be pretty good. Everything is as much as we left it in the recap video or the last stream. If you have not watched any of them, then I do encourage you to go back and have a look and see what happened in the first stream. But we have done a little bit of champion rank up. So let's have a look at what we've done. So we've taken Domino up there as a 4-star, as well as Patriot and Scarlet Witch. We have levelled up somewhat Hulkling and Colossus, as you can see by the blue glowing arrows above their heads. They can go up again as well as Patriot. But we are saving resources for the 5-star Black Widow Deadly Origin and Spider-Man Stark Enhanced that we're going to get later on in the weeks to come. So we want to do not too much in the way of rank up because we want to keep those lovely juicy rewards. The glowing blue Iron Man in the bottom left hand corner we got from the login calendar, I think it was either yesterday or today. So we're at level 16. A little bit of progress made since last time because opening crystals and doing some leveling up actually got us some of the daily challenges done, which give us a good XP boost. Now, as you can see, we don't have an XP boost on, but I think if I remember correctly, we do have for 40%. Which are valid for 1 hour. So we'll probably use at least one of them during this stream today. So we shall see how we go on with that. As you can see, we've still got a couple of first steps to do, but we're not going to worry too much about that today. We are going to focus on, never mind that, we've got a crystal to open, I think, a 4-star, but we're going to focus on Act 3. I believe it is that we're going to work on exploration. Oh, we do have 10 Grandmaster Nexus crystals as well as one 4-star and an ultimate crystal as well. So I think before we get started on Act 3, I think we're going to do the crystal opening first. Just try and kick us off in a good mood. We've got a premium hero crystal shard there actually, let's get that rattled open. 2-star Deadpool X-Force. Now, if that was a couple more stars, I would be more than happy with that. After his buff, he is an absolute machine. So it'd be good to see what we can do with him if we get him later on. But Ultimate Crystal opening is going to be a 3-star Iron Fist. I'm not all that fussed about that. 4-star, we're just going to rapid pop it, I think. Is a 4-star Beast. Again, not all that fussed. Don't want any offers, thank you very much. And we'll do the Grandmaster Nexus. Let's see what we're going to get out of these. So at least a 3-star champion, but options for 5. We'd like to see out of 10 crystals, at least one of them being a 5-star. So let's see what we get. So we've got a 4-star Nexus Hero Crystal. We are taking that. We're going to take the 4-star Moondragon, of course we are. Oh my god. 5-star Juggernaut. Now, we have a slight concern here. In the fact that Jugs is a little bit broken at the minute, and not in a good way. So we're going to take him, but we might need to keep him on the shelf just a little bit until he gets patched. 3-star Cosmic Ghost Rider is an absolute pull. 5-star Silver Surfer we shall take as well, so we've actually got 2. Going to take 3-star Hitmonkey here, because again, pretty decent even at that level. I think we're going to take Killmonger here. 4-star Mysterio, yes please. And finally, we can awaken 4-star Mysterio, which we will definitely do. Um, yeah, I'm going to take it. I think we'll do the 4-star Nexus while we're here, shall we? But an absolute awesome pull there. Oh, Mr. Sinister, every day of the week, no hesitation. Um, so yeah, that slightly changes the the dynamic of what we're about to do today. Um, Again, I'm not going to do any ranking up because I think these champions, even in their current state, are still more than sufficient for quite a good chunk of Act 3. We are going to see how far we get with it today. Probably not as long a stream as we did the first one. If we have a look at Act 3, so a bit more exploration required and a few more paths to go through as well. So I think we're just going to swap out. I think Immortal Hulk done his job last time, so I think we'll do that pairing. And I said we'll leave Juggernaut on the side just until we can be sure that he is viable to use. But once he is viable to use, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be absolutely phenomenal for clearing through quite a good chunk of what's up in front of us. So 3 pass per quest on this one, so we might not get through all of Act 3 in this. We'll see how time goes. You never know, we might get a good run at it. But we'll first of all start off by going for that small energy. But before we do that, we're going to apply our XP boost, and that just wasn't exactly what I wanted. So XP boost used for an hour. So let's crack on and see how much we can get done during that. Okay, again, we're going to get massive chunks of ISO here. If you can read what it says in that little box, we have 291 tier 4 basic ISO in the stash. So very unlikely we won't be able to do quite a bit of upgrading of our champions over the next couple of days, especially if we're going to get 16 on each path. It's what, 48, and if we get even 3 or 4 acts done, it's going to be about another 100 odd. So should be pretty good to fire through this. Again, looking at the champion rating difficulty. Should just take a couple of hits to get through. So hope a little bit more interesting, a little bit more dynamic in terms of what we're doing, but it should be entertaining all the same. So if you are popped in, if you are watching this back on demand, is there any other way to do it now? Welcome to everyone. Oh, and we have ready again. How's it going, pal? You all right? All good here, my man. Just getting some juicy pulls. If you've seen the start of the video, it's always a decent one. Again, Domino just an absolute beast. So pretty sure she's going to be pulling in some decent work going throughout this. Again, we'll try and mix it up just a little bit. Don't just need to rely on the one champion when we've got a couple more at a sufficient level. Okay, it's not going to be as quick with these. And again, I don't know too much about Patriot, to be honest. I know he has some good abilities and all that jazz, so maybe take a minute just to get him leveled up a few more times before we see how he does. We'll bring Silver Surfer back in. It's actually one character that ages ago I really wanted him, couldn't pull him. Nice, so again energy limit, so we're going to hopefully get a wee refill. I think the refill wasn't working all that well. I know we've got incursions and alliance stuff now, so we'll start building up some of those separately as well. You know, some crystal shards and all that jazz. But we've got 116 out of 61 energy, so should be pretty good. Again, I hate fighting Spider-Man because he's just so defensive, and his evading is a nightmare. Again, really hoping at some point to pull a Venom, because Venom against all the Spider champs is just absolutely insane. Shuts down their evade. You don't need to worry. Speak of the devil, don't need to worry about this Spider-Man definitely in general, all of them, and Spider-Gwen as well. Very good to shut down Gwen, especially against Gwenpool. Gwen, Spider-Gwen. Is that the one? I'm totally lost. Can we tell it's been a long day? Right, we're going to defeat Spider-Man here very well. And we shall go back in and fully explore. So again, just look at the ISO. It's actually insane. Yeah, I know we can switch mastery loadout. No, I don't want to. Other two paths, we got anything juicy on the paths? Don't see anything other than our ISO, so we'll just pick this one. Again, just with the rating of each champion, it's not the highest, but it just gives them a little bit more defense, a little bit more hit resistance, so it takes just that little bit, that little second longer to throw them into the bin. We've got a couple of mastery points as well that we'll need to get on critical rating and all that jazz once we get powered up, and that'll give us some juicy yellow numbers as we go on. We'll bring Colossus in for this, get him heavy hitting. Just to watch the Iron Fist can nullify our armour. You remember I said in the last stream as well that the AI for intercepting has got absolutely nuts. Not as noticeable at the lower levels, but definitely when you get to some of the higher levels, it's just actually insane. As soon as you take your finger off the block, if you're trying to bait specials, they're straight in there immediately after you take your finger off. It's rather annoying. But yeah, this is the bad boy that we want for the Spider verse champions, and Venom's in the bin now, so always good. Speak of the devil here. Again, I think it's just because it's so unpredictable. Now let's see how Patriot's going, because I think he's got Vigilance or True Strike. Yeah, he's got Vigilance. On a well-timed block. Now that is good to know. That could be very useful at a lot of points as we go forward, so good to see. Down in the bottom right hand corner there, you can see we are getting some solo activities completed, so I need to check out and see that is. Oh, brilliant hit. There we go. Rocket Raccoon in the bin. We've got a Daily Crystal there. I have got a little bit OCD when it comes to these because I just need to get rid of them. Again, this one's really good, the hero use, because with 25 units at the next level, we're going to build the units up hell of a way, I think, through Act 3 and into Act 4. I think, did we say it's about 600, 700 units for Act 3 full exploration, so definitely worthwhile at this early stage in the game. But there's Domino absolutely smashing it out of the park. That's something filtering through. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So just going to do this one more time and then we can move on to the next one. So 15 minutes in, we're doing not bad timing. Yeah, you're going to evade, that's fine. See, we just took our finger off the block. But Domino making light work of it. And the good thing is we can just hit replay for the second one and go into the third one and get this over and done with for the first quest in Act 3. Again, if we're all about the 15-minute mark or thereabouts, even the 10-minute mark, we might get through them all during this stream. We'll just need to see how lucky we are. But I think with our current setup, we do have quite a good roster in which to kind of power through a good chunk of it. Yellow Jacket, again, he's just one of those champions that I can either dodge his SP1 really, really well, or get absolutely slammed by it every time. Some good numbers coming off that. So I think that was parry, stun, heavy, and then bash in, and it seemed to pause that precision passive as well. Remember that, folks, and let me know if you see me not following that rotation as we go on. Honestly, over 200 champions in the game now. I'm trying to remember all their combination of special moves, normal moves, the distance travelled for their specials, all of that really can take quite something to remember. Now, I always like going for Fury here, unless we get slapped, but that's fine. We can get that done. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it going forward after Act 3, because Act 4 takes a little bit more exploration, and I really want to get through Act 5 and get to the Collector as quick as possible. I think given the fact that after a couple of days we're going to have the two 5-star champions, will have a good bank of resources in which to use, hopefully a good chunk of revives. It's all sitting in the stash. I don't want to leave it too long to get to that point, and lose out on the benefit of being able to kind of cycle through a lot of that resource. So we'll need to see how it goes, but would like to get through it pretty quickly. But we can see what it looks like. We've got plenty of time. Again, as we said last time, it's maybe not about the speed at which we get through it. It's maybe more about the quality that's going to allow us to do more later on as well. So something to bear in mind when doing these playthroughs, and when you want to get to the top tier and get all the best rewards, sometimes that comes to an end really, really quickly. So some of the crystal pools and champion selection and all that might be a little bit strategic in terms of what we're looking for. But again, we're picking up chunks of resources here, left, right, and centre. So yeah, it's going to be a good time getting everything done. So do we have a energy refill here at all? I'm not seeing one. We're getting a couple of health potions in the middle path. That's a level 2, which isn't bad for this level of the game. It's gold in that one, just gold in the left one. So I think it's definitely centre path we take. Just make sure that's where this one's going. It's Kabam, you never know, right? So how are we doing, folks? Are we all well? Are we enjoying it so far? I know it's only kind of day 2, we're only 20 minutes into the stream, but let me know your thoughts on this challenge. Let me know what you think about it, if you've tried it yourself, what stage you're at, any questions as well, anything you think you want clarified that I can help with. Right, see, you're supposed to tell me parry, stun, heavy, and then repeat. But yeah, anything you're not sure about, I mean, I don't have all the answers, but I have built up a fair amount of knowledge over the almost 10 years of playing, so if you do have questions, feel free to pop them in the chat bar, and we shall endeavour to respond individually to each and every comment that's out there. Falcon is undoubtedly one of my more favourite champions. Those critical hits that you can build up, I've used them in the Abyss as a practice run, and I think I managed to solo um, Abyss thing with Falcon. Now, if you're not at that stage yet, don't panic, because if you're not at that stage just quite yet, it'll be potentially a while before you're ready to take it on. I've always never been quite as flush with units and resources I wanted to tackle the Abyss, so it's still on my to-do list on my main account. But yeah, the fact that we managed to solo the Abyss thing is a fair achievement, I think, for me. You know, like to think that it's one that's up there, but definitely makes you appreciate the scope of some of the end game content. That's for sure. Not even looked at Necropolis or Crucible yet. They're a little bit away, shall we say. Okay, so as we said, just taking a little bit longer getting through the fights. So we'll see how we get on, but we might just get halfway or 2/3 of the way through Act 3 to date, conscious of the time for you guys watching. Don't want it to make it too boring and stick around just for the sake of it, when we can just take this nice and easy. We'll see where we're at when our boost runs out. I think that's going to be, ouch, that's going to be a telltale factor on what we do, because we might as well get the benefit out of these things while we've got them running. So we're near level 18. I don't know if we're going to get an energy refill at level 18, but let's beat Cull Obsidian just now. Hopefully that's going to give us enough XP just to kind of go over the threshold. I think I'll bring Colossus in again. He done some solid stuff, but this heavy can really pop. I mean, there we go, 30% just with one hit, and well, one parry and one hit, because doing that 169 damage with the parry as well, and always seems a bit like a cheat code, it's just parry heavy, but boy gets the job done. What can we say? Right, so that's that one. Our way through, so we'll just load it up again, and let's go for path number 2. Let's see if we're going to get anything juicy in the path this time. Potion on the right hand side, jokers to the left of me. Well, we might as well take the right, but I think we're just going to use a couple of small energy refills just to see. Yep, see, we got to 18. I mean, we still had the overflow, but we're just up at full health, so not too bad. Just actually wondering if we go into the masteries after this fight, and let's see if we can get some of the damage increased. It's not going to be much. We've only got I think 2 mastery points to go, but as a popular supermarket chain says, every little helps. So let's see actually what our mastery setup can do. So again, just going to do offense, because these are the ones up here that we want to get to. So we want to kind of get pierce done as well. because we want critical rating increase and critical damage rating. So let's unlock that because we did get 2 mastery cores. It costs 1 unit, so let's put 1 in there, and then I think we'll do the critical damage rating by 30. And then we'll want to, how many do we have? We don't have enough, we've only got 2. So I think that was from the last, what's the word I'm looking for? The Summoner Store code got us those first 2 stony cores. So that's helped us kind of on our way. Again, you can do it all free to play. You're saving units for some stuff within masteries, but just the ones that kind of boost damage a little bit, like critical damage rating and all that jazz. But thanks for spending some time on this fine Thursday evening. If you are indeed watching, folks, it's always very much appreciated. Black Bolt going in. I'm actually hoping Black Bolt kind of gets a bit of love and attention as well. It was half decent when he came out. The special 2, was quite hard to dodge and evade because come flying at you quite fast. But I just think now, there's so many amazing cosmic champions. You've got Hercules and Hulkling to name but 2. We also mentioned everyone's dark Spider of Darkness. But I think there's a good number of the OG champions I would say that we could really do with a little bit of a tune-up just to make them a bit more refreshing, a bit more relevant, and easier to use. But I mean, there's not much complicated about Black Bolt, is there? Special 1, beam. Special 2, flying hit. Rinse and repeat. And a champion like Black Bolt as well should just be... It should just be more, his voice has the power to shatter planets. Why can't he do it here? But we're starting to fly through, just half hour nearly through the stream. And we are path 1 in quest 2. No, we're not. Are we? I've totally lost track. I need to have a look after this one. It's been a long day. I really should avoid the evening streams through the week, just to make sure I've got my wits together for doing this. So no, we've done the first one. This is path 2 of quest 2 in Act 3. There we go. Excuse me. We got there in the end. So this is us going in for session number 2 with Cull Obsidian. I'll give Domino a bash at this guy. I think for the Ooft, 2,200 damage for an SP1, but we were both lucky and unlucky in that one, so a bit more damage. Yeah, I think Silver Surfer should have the final crack at him. Let's see how we go anyway. Coming up to time for using an energy refill, so we'll get that on the go as well. Don't know if Patriot's the right one to use for this. Again, Alexa's just damned annoying. But I mean, the health pools and the damage that we're talking about here, it's not too bad. But it could really do with XP kind of going up. Yeah, could buy a 50% XP boost, but we've got a couple of 40s, so we're doing okay just now. What's up, everyone? Make sure you pop in a comment down below, even if it's just to say hello and goodbye. I know that this time of the evening, certainly in the UK, is either dinner time or rest time or downtime or kids time or all of that stuff. So wherever you are in the world, just a little note in the chat that lets us know that you are indeed watching. So Night Thrasher, again, I feel like he should have been better than he was, or is. I mean, he's got the right utility in the right place, but just meh. And it's unfortunate that a lot of champions are just meh. Yeah, I think we'll put Patreon against Sentry. That would be a fun matchup to watch. Let's slap him. Oh, keep forgetting about his new kit. That indestructible can be a bit annoying. That I actually quite like the sounds from that special one. It had an extra hit in there that I wasn't quite expecting. I was expecting to end after 3 hits, but went for 4. So it's all good. Hit Monkey, just try and not knock down. Again, sitting at 1300 units for less than 4 hours of playtime, which is pretty good. I just wish they'd had these kind of unit levels back when we played first time. And I actually don't remember what the rewards were like when I first played through it. It was a while ago. But I think I remember trying to beat the collector with a couple of 4 stars, and as high as I could go 3 stars, and it was just horrible. Couldn't really do all that much damage, and not that you could anyway. Once you get him down to a certain phase, you're only doing 3%, I think, damage of his maximum health anyway. But how the game has changed, where 7 stars are doing so much work at the minute, and you see everything on social media and Reddit and all the rest of it. Oh, yeah, the 8-star champions are coming soon. Come on, man, we've only just got the introduction of the resources to take a 7-star to rank 4. Let's not jump the gun here. So quick check on our boost timer. So just about halfway through, which is fine. We've got a small energy refill in the middle, so I think that's the one we're going to go for. Yeah, nothing else there, so straight up we go. If the server wants to actually move us. It's going to be against Dr. Voodoo, who does replace Stephen Strange as Sorcerer Supreme, sorry, in the comics at one point. But then the comics have that many twists and turns and timelines and variants. It's kind of hard to keep it all together. Stick with MCOC if you're this is your introduction to the Marvel universe, and or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which again is very different. So you can never win. Oh, I mean, Domino just absolutely slapping there. Silver Centurion next, I think it is, which is funny that he's in Act 3 because I don't think he was released when Act 3 was there. It's just strange to think about how far the game has come in all that time. Look at me, reminiscing for the good old days. But this boss is going to be She-Hulk, so it'll be a Patriot fight, I think. Apocalypse, which gotta love the character, but really annoying to fight against, especially at higher levels. Because the timing for the special, I don't know if it is a timing that you can dodge it perfectly, or if a lot of the time it is just fluke. But he has just slapped us there, so we are going to pay him back. But I do need to check maybe the timer on the ISO in our storeroom. We don't want to be losing anything, so we might need to do a brief flurry of ranking up so that we don't dwindle away our resources. I don't remember Red Guardian this hard to fight. Nah, it's not hard, but you know what I mean. Should be doing more damage. Red Guardian and then Canadian Guardian? Again. Oh, we've still got a visual glitch. And that's damn man, that's bright. I think they're looking at a hot fix for this. Hopefully by the end of the weekend and to start of next week. That's not good, man. This is going to be a 4-star She-Hulk fight for the boss of Quest 3 in Act 3. Patriot's going to come in and bring it home for us. See, that annoys the hell out of me, man, and I'm not paying attention now. I was watching the kind of timers there, trying to determine how long we had on that cruelty passive there, or is it precision passage? What passive? One of the two. That's the correct answer. No, we don't want any deals. Thank you very much. So we're going to complete this. Possibly get to the end of Act 3 this evening, but we shall keep an eye on the time. So a small engine reef on the right and hee-haw on the left, so right it is. I watch this, we'll go left now. Go. Joe will fix it for our first one. Again, his SP1's just annoying, man. Right. Parry stun, heavy. Burst in, and that should be it. Yeah. So that wasn't too hard, was it? Again, awakened Luke Cage, so we're going to have that indestructible to start off with. Slightly annoying. But we'll build up power anyway. We should maybe even get to SP1. We definitely will now. I don't know if I could kill him. There we go. Just trying to rush it a bit too quickly. Bring Domino in for Doctor Strange here. Again, I think if we're... Oh, come on, man. Haha, I intercepted you instead, and you're dead now, so... Just still got plenty of energy to keep going at the minute. I'm going to bring Patriot in just in case Gwen decides to play a bit funny. Did that pause the timer? Oh well. I thought Vigilance, it must be True Strike. Or True Damage that ignores evade. I always get the three of them mixed up. But we're going to use Silver Surfer here for Howard the Duck. The duck noise is annoying. I think we're near level up. Again, Green Goblin. He's alright, but just if that heal goes the wrong way, man. But we got intercept that time, and the Goblin is down, and we are then leveled up. Okay, we get another mastery point. We get auto fight, which we're not going to use at this point, but we are going to go into our masteries and put 1 point in critical rating, which will get precision and cruelty unlocked. So we just need 10, 10 stones, and that will be that one unlocked. Don't want to autoplay, thank you very much. We'll do it all ourselves. So you've seen we went from level 2 to level 17 in a couple of hours. But then it does, once you get into it, actually, it does start to slow down just a little bit. You can't go at the same progress, but it's pretty good if you want just a little bit something different. Just creating a new email address, a new account. If it's something that you think you just want a little bit of refresh, play a game a little bit differently. All that stuff. So certainly a good idea if you're of that inclination. We'll bring Silver Surfer in against Jubilee, I think. Just again try and mix it up a little bit. Missed. I do like that phase ability where you can kind of select your buff without many instances of getting hit. Still does happen every so often though. But if you're looking to go competitive MCOC, then Silver Surfer is definitely one you want into good graces for his prestige. And gonna dodge me again, Mr. Fantastic? Didn't think so. Oh, you did. Get the corner. Honestly, I hate this guy. So, run into my fist. Run into my shield. Storm Pyramid X. Again, glancing equals annoying. But we put up with it. We put up with it. We got stun and we got the win. Let's try to fire through as much of this as possible before our boost runs out. I think we should have just about the 17-18 minute mark left. Maybe slightly more. So we'll get it done as much as we possibly can. Haha. Right. Dragon Man next. Dragon Man is my top champion. On my main account is a 7-star rank 3, I think. He's definitely no rank 4, so it must be rank 3. And this guy can put in the work. The immunities of a robot along with armor shattered. So quite able to stand up against pesky Medusa. Power gain, he's got burst damage if they're backed into the corner. He's just an all-round literal machine. I know that Purgatory is made pretty good after our buff as well, but haven't had a chance to fully try it out. We do have a 7-star on my second account, so we may have to give it a little bit of a whirl and see what all the fuss is about. This is going to be the last time fighting She-Hulk as a boss in this quest, so let's get this over and done with. I think we'll bring in Silver Surfer for this. Intercepted yet again. And we missed Fury as well. I still do burst. Spread tank Genji, even with those armor breaks on. Not as clean as we've done before, but we will take the win. Oh, what stupid resources are we going to get this time? Again, crystals, and more crystals. What are these? Tier 3, yep, class. 2 premium. If we could get really lucky with a premium hero crystal opening as well. Get rid of that. My OCD is getting the better of me. Okay, rewards there. Surely the hero one must have. Yep. So we get our units as well, which is always good. Got new one for Alliance Wars, but we're not in an alliance yet. So we'll just deal with that. I think ideally I would like. Oh, so we're into 4 pass for this one. Oh, but we do have a full energy refill on that pass, so I think that is the one we have to go for. Please tell me it's as straightforward as that. Yeah, we have to go in. Again, Ultron just a little bit annoying to fight with that evade timer as we mentioned last time. Not going to use your SP1, that's fine. You know, we don't need you to. It's just, it would be courtesy to do it. Get Hitmonkey down. I think the trick for Hitmonkey that I've found is don't knock him down. Knock him down, just gets both of his abilities. He dodges things, he evades. It's unblockable special. His special 1 and 2 is evadable. You just got to get that timing down really, really well. Not the easiest part. Should be Purgatory down. It was a good intercept. Seemed to maybe put a bit of a pause more on the timer, although it's kind of hard to say. It's something we need to look at. I think 4 pass, we've got another 12 pass to do. Let's see how we go, folks. Gambit taking a bit of a slapping here. Boss in the last one is a normal baddie on the second one, so we're going to take in that class advantage, get that combat boost there. We still didn't do parry heavy, did we? You need to remind me about that. Oh, and we get the special intercept. Love it. Again, I must have been playing the game for so long before realising you could actually do that. But I think just try to get that timing down, watching for that little move in before hitting that button, making sure that you're getting that connection as well. But best way to practice that, Hercules. The goat of just big, flashy, yellow numbers. Kind of about had it in the pan here for Ghost Rider, taking a bit. I love that timing. Just think it's pretty sweet when you get like all three dodges and it's like, yeah, I did that. So we're going to be up against She Devil herself, Proxima Midnight. So again, Domino going to come in and do her thing. So we're getting nearly to the point where the bosses are on par with the 4-star champions we've got. Domino will still power through them. No need to worry about that. It does mean the fight's just going to take that little bit longer. Just got so many resources, guys. We'll go back in here and we'll do a little bit of a check on our booster. 16 minutes, so I think we could do our energy refill in one of the paths. There's not, so I think we'll take the left one. Yeah, I think just because I'm conscious of time, I'm conscious of everything else going on, I think we may finish up this path and leave it there. And then at the weekend we can come in, power through. But we might find the next couple of paths are pretty easy, and we'll go from there. So we'll see what's up. But if you are new here, folks, watching this one for the very first time, and you do like it, you want to see more of it, then hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff. Very much appreciated. It helps me out massively. It lets me know that what I am doing people like, and encourage me to do more. You know, because this is a new thing for me. I've done videos, streaming's starting to come into its own, especially doing this challenge. So let me know what you think of it. Is it working? Do you want to see more? Or do you want to see something different? You know, that's what I'm trying to do with this. Just rather than the same in-game content, everyone doing the same thing, just trying to keep it fresh, keep it nice and going. So I think we'll hopefully break level 20 before we finish up. I think that's a fair bet. Again, we're going to get special one, or we're going to get power stolen. Done. 2000 damage. Nice. Right, so Elsa, trick with Elsa, just make sure, and you don't make her bleed, because she will degen you. It's quite a nifty thing, actually. Got 7-star Elsa Bloodstone, I think, on my second account as well. We've got it on the main account, but I think we've got almost half of the available 7 stars on the main account. But I think, yeah, we got it on the second account, and you know, once those busted and incinerates go on, not bad at all. We're coming up against Bishop, and I absolutely detest fighting Bishop. So we're going to go in, we're going to make quick work of him, and we're going to move on to the next one. That's the plan. So, yeah, get in, do that, and he's dead. We got the unlucky, which gave us a bit more damage and critical rating, so we got that one done and dusted. Who's the boss here? Oh, it's still Proxima. I was thinking we're so much further ahead each time. Right, Patriot is getting done. I think after this we might go and see if we can level up Domino again. We're getting a lot of resources, and it will at least help progress some of this a little bit quicker. If we could manage it. I actually really like that attack. I have to get the dodging in, so it's always good. Get that in, and you're dead. Right, let's go back to champions. So what we can do, because again I think we've got resources coming out of our ears, so we don't have enough for that, but I think if we do upgrade Silver Surfer now, we'll just give him a bit more damage. Upgrade directly from the stash. So that's going to take us up a good chunk. Do we take up Patriot? We've got enough. We've got enough. So I think we do. We've got enough gold as well. Let's level up straight from the stash. We've still got over 1,300 items in our stash, so I'm kind of reluctant. I don't know if I want to do this, but just give us a bit more oomph in the team, just to get through some of the content a little bit quicker. So just going to go back and clear up. So sorry, but you're coming out. Put the 5 stars in. Let's check for any energy. Any energy. So stingy with energy refills, man. I know this is just a wee team potion, but it's better than nothing. Right, we're going to move. There we go. See, there's a couple more bits and pieces until level 20, I think. So I think we keep going. We keep going and see how much we can get done. Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting those kind of same numbers when we had class advantage. So the fact we're getting that all the time means when we do go up against class advantage, we'll be a little bit better. Patriot is just up nearly 2,800 champion rating now, so doing some pretty good numbers damage. I think by the time we get to the boss, I think we will be level 20. So we're getting some pretty decent XP here. I don't really want to use another boost because I'm not sure we'll have another hour at it. I'd like to keep them for when we're going to get some decent XP that's worth the 40% boost. At the minute we're doing okay, but we're low levels. Next couple of levels is where we start to drop down. Not necessarily the XP, but the effectiveness of it, because the cap goes up each level. Oh, look at that. Look at numbers, look at numbers. I think, can we maybe even get up to SP2 just to see if it's still glitched? I don't really want to take that time. Again, I want to get to the end of Act 3, if we can at all manage it, because Act 4 is where the juicy rewards are. There we go, level 20 gives us new capacities, but we'll go to masteries. And I kind of want to do more critical damage, but we need the rating first, so we'll do rating if the server's going to let us. But my normal free to play loadout really, mastery loadout really is just all the points into those critical rating and critical damage rating, because it makes it good, baby. Right, so just another on stream, so thanks very much for bearing with us, folks. Oh, juicy. So this is path 3 of 4, or is it the last one? No, it is 3. So third time fighting Proxima, and then it's going to leave us with 2 quests remaining. And I think if we can get some good time running through these paths, then why the hell not? I think at the end of it we will then have another crystal opening. Got some premium crystals. I believe we'll have like a 4-star at the end of this to open as well. So let's take the plunge when we're done and see what we get. So right hand side path, going to leave it a mystery, just get on with it. If it gives us an energy refill, that would be absolutely sweet. Ghost Rider, again, quite good. Not all the best, but can deliver when he puts his mind to it. I hate trying to intercept low level. The AI is just not very cooperative. Again, 300 XP now that that boost is wore off, so we'll just stick with that because, as I said, I don't want to waste another hour XP boost just for what we've got left. Well, you stop hitting me. Eh? You got 10 Furies there. I guess you need to be careful here. We should be okay there. I don't know why he jumped from like 4 or 5 to 10 Furies there. Ah well, we beat him anyway, it doesn't matter. Pop in the chat, doesn't matter, Roy. It just doesn't matter. You beat his ass. So we're getting there. Again, a bit of a slow and steady burn that we're doing here through Act 3. Nothing, again, earth-shatteringly exciting. But we have had 2 5-star champions, so once we get the higher resources, then we will start to see some good stuff coming from them. And I think the 2 champions that we've got are really, really good for the collector in terms of health pools, some of the abilities as well, and the damage output that they've got. So I think between Domino, Juggernaut, and Silver Surfer, that's a pretty good combination, I would say. Not the best. Bang. Done. Love it. Right. Into Thor now. Again, let's do some Juggernaut fighting. Absolutely slapping. I must admit, I had my kind of reservations about Juggernaut, even just after his buff. But having used him and played with him now, I can see I should have been over that a long time ago. Go right. Let's see what kind of stuff we're going to get after this fight. Okay, it started to increase. We had 4 pass, so what's the reward's going to be? Again, units tons of ISO. Oh, big tons of ISO. Got tier 4 basic as well, so that's pretty good for our 5-star champions. Look for an. Oh, there's another energy refill at the bottom there. Is there anything else? Nothing. With a small energy refill, but not really worried about that. So let's go bottom path. Let's get a power on here, guys. I think we are quest number 5 in Act 3. Free to play day 2. Looking to see what we can accomplish in as relatively fast timescale as we can. But in this case, we are after a full energy refill because, let's face it, makes the world go round. But we're doing not bad. We're doing not bad. So thanks very much for sticking around, guys. I really do appreciate it. Juggernaut going to come in and do his thing against Heimdall. So let's try to think what the Ultron boss at the end of the next one, again, Act 6 is going to be. Because it's been a while since we were here. But we'll just we'll stick it out. We'll go through the past. We'll get all the juicy rewards, and then it said after we've done the quest number 6 and completed Act 3, we've got a bit of an opening. Premium, 4-star. I think some quest crystals as well. So we'll see what we've got to open, and see what we're going to take into day 3 and Act 4. Because I think that's when we will start to see some challenges maybe with the roster we've got. I mean, I think given some 5-star champions it shouldn't be too bad, but it will start to slow down slightly. But it should be good to see what comes up. We're going to have some good units as well, so saving them for some mastery upgrades, get some of the stony cores. He's intercepting me, man. And how long is that stun? I can't remember the last time I used Colossus and actually got a stun on SP1. It's a bit sneaky there, to be honest. There we go. Right, so working our way up to, I mean, what's that? Just about halfway to level 21 as well. So not only a couple of levels this one. We started at, oh, I thought that was my eyes going there. It's just a bit fuzzy. Actually, I just adjusted my glasses on my face, thinking I was having a bit of a start. This game does try you sometimes. Right, come on, strange party mate. There we go. Let me intercept you. New song by Robbie Williams. Let me intercept you. I don't think my singing's well enough and so good enough to be copyrighted there. I don't think the algorithm would be smart enough to pick that out as an actual song. Right, so our boss here is going to be Juggernaut. Oh, we've got to set up a Juggernaut v Juggernaut, don't we? Of course we do. Okay, just about the same rating. But yeah, we've got this in the bag. The damage is actually nuts. Boom, done. So if the next one has 4 paths as well, we are down to 7 paths to go. And we're getting a good rate here, guys. We're getting a good rate. It'll then just be what champions do we take up next for Act 4. That's gonna be the interesting part. Right, what have we got? Nothing on that path. Nothing really on that path. Single solitary team and a team. Really? Yeah, we'll go to the top one. We got Juggernaut, no, Juggernaut and wannabe Juggernaut. Yeah, just powering through everything, man. Don't know if we're gonna. We might see level 21. It's gonna be tight, like. But I should be making short work of Angela here with a class advantage. Let's get some damage going. There we go. So not bad for day 2. If we're averaging about an hour and a half for one of our days, and that means we're getting to the end of Act 3. 2 5-star champions, a hell of a lot of rank up materials and level up materials, and I think potions as well are pretty high on that stack as well in about 3 hours. So if you're spending a day at this, you'd be going pretty good, you know, to do quite a big chunk. And you know, we've not spent a penny yet, so we've got up to incursions, we've got up to Alliance Quest and Alliance War. Again, we're a funny colour, so not quite sure what's going on there. But yeah, you know, once you get up to those, you start, you know, being able to chip in to various bits and pieces. So it's certainly improved from what it used to be when I think after the first, I want to say maybe a couple of hours, we were only maybe really still on Act 1 or Act 2, not many units, only a handful of 2 and 3 star champions. But then again, the highest star champion was a 4-star. I think I barely remember 5 stars coming into the game, so you know, it's all full circle, man. Now I think we've just got like 2 and 3 stars for arena grinding, any special events like specifically required to have certain champions to unlock gates. You know, not even many of them now. But if you're looking at the past episodes or whatever you want to call it, there is the one where it does require like 2-star and 1-star champions towards the last level. So it's a fun time. Makes it, you know, quite interesting. Something just a bit different, and lets you see what the OG players, you know, or anyone that's been playing for quite some time, lets you see what they were doing and what the difficulty level was, and what I mean. I think the rewards are still pretty naff on there. I think there's like 3-star champions and all that, which even playing through them now doesn't really give you much when, you know, we're 3 hours into the game with 2 5-stars and a handful of 4-star champions. So not really all that worth it for the completion of the past quests now, but you know, for a bit of nostalgia, a little bit of something different, especially if you like following the story about things as well, can be quite good. So Juggernaut going to earn his keep again. At least Venom the Duck doesn't squeak and squeal like Howard does. There we go. Oh, we've got Mr. Fantastic again. Again, I don't think his vigilance stops like the V. I think because his evade is specific and can't be modified or something. I mean, I know Falcon's great against them because it just locks it down, but we've done okay there. Again, a 3-star against a rank 2 4-star. Maybe not the most even or fair fight in the world, but seeing as we're on the other side and we're winning, I don't really care. Slap that on. Run in for a big boost, keep that precision on for all that time. We're 3/4 of the way, I think, towards level 21, so I think going through quest number 6 might just seal the deal for us. We do have one more path here as well, I think, so it will be interesting to see if that is enough to put us over the finish line. And massive hit from Silver Surfer there. Get someone over and done with in a hurry. I think we are going to need an energy refill again, but you know, got one in the stash and still 10 left. Couple of small revives, so not too bad. Again, we can always use some units for our energy refill if we need it for showcasing what we've got available. Yeah, just love dodging that special. I think I've managed to dodge the blast on special 2 maybe once or twice, but definitely not meant. It can be quite annoying. Normally just try and bait out the special one, because it's a hell of a lot easier to deal with. He wasn't even fully upright when he hit me, let's be honest, come on. You guys are going to side with me, right? I'm kinda glad that finished him off because I was watching the power gauge, the power gain. It's just over 2 bars. This could get embarrassing, but nothing to worry about. So again, Juggernaut for the 3rd time. So we'll bring Domino in on this one just to mix it up a tad. Why? I was thinking about Silver Surfer there. I thought I was doing him for the phase. There we go, that critical bleed is taking care of him. So we will go back through for the final time. One more path here to go, and then we are on to the final quest of Act 3. Right, we're definitely got Silver Surfer in this time. I think I'm just grateful going through this and not having died yet. I think that would be the worst one. Again, great yellow number from Patriot there, so taking War Machine down with ease. Let's see how he does against Rhino. Rhino's just, if you don't get the right hit and the right, he can be just dead annoying. You can't intercept them. That's giving us the precision kit. Don't know if we're going to get all of that, but the hit before he gets back up will certainly do it. Silver Surfer himself. I think he's going to get clobbered by Juggernaut. Seven hits. I should have put a bet on to start with to see if it was going to take us there. Super Scroll next, definitely a Juggernaut extravaganza. I think it should automatically default to like class advantage champions, rather than just the highest champion index in your roster. How dare you make me have to dodge a special, honestly. Is this what I'll come into? Right, so we've got Hood and Hulkbuster, and I think then it's Jugs himself again, and we are moving swiftly on after that. Great, we intercept there. You You're not going to go invisible. You're going to try and hit me, and then I'm going to put you down. So Hulk Buster next. Okay, Silver Surfer again. Anytime today? Right, remember you can phase this time. Gets a massive hit, takes him down to just 11%, didn't get the res off, and we are level 21. Hopefully that gives us maybe a little energy boost, increased team size, so I never know if it's a bit of a mastery, a synergy, sorry, we can put in that will aid things along ever so slightly, but we'll have a look after this. Gives us good energy to at least get through the next path to complete Act 3. We'll then just want to potentially explore. We may just call it at that and then do the exploration. After it we can do a bit of a crystal opening before the start of Act 4 in the next day video. That was a great hit actually. Right, we know you're happy. Shall we just move on? There we go. So again, quest number 5 actually completed, so we'll go back to quest again. We've got 5 level 2 revives now, which was pretty decent. Start to build them up. Edit team. That's 6-second buff. Not going to give us all that much. We're not losing life. Nope, not interested. Nah, I'll put Scarlet Witch in. If this would just slide across, there we go. It's not doing anything but hee-ho. Right, so here we go. Is there anything within the energy refill on it before we get underway? Doesn't look like it actually. All paths lead to Ultron. No, nothing earth shattering, so let's just do them in order. Take A first. Come on. So, oh, how many have we got in stat? I've made to tap properly on it. Need to try and not have Quake charge her heavy attack because it's just. I don't think the aftershock would get off, but in this you just never know. Around we've got Civil Warrior, who I feel should get introduced into the MCU. You know, just legacy of the two OGs. You know, we're dealing with variants, we're dealing with alternate universes and all that jazz. We've also got Ironheart, you know, is coming in as well. So you just feel that there should be scope for like an original character coming in. They've also I've also got license from Marvel, you know, to make these characters. I'm not as familiar with some of the newer comics. You know, Civil War was ever a character. Pardon. Why stop doing that? But yeah, I would like to see maybe an original character that they've come up with, getting a little bit of a look-see. I think this Ultron is just going to be annoying because we're not going to be able to do it in like 2 combos. I mean, they're getting more feisty. That's going to do it. But it's like, you don't properly get the interaction until they start like rushing at you and you know the routine and the pattern. The earlier champions just are, they're always very standoffish, they're very defensive, they don't do what you expect them to do if you've been a kind of end game player. Just so frustrating. But then you just pummel them with jugs. There we go, we're going to bring him back on board yet again. Okay, do some power. And a massive heavy to finish that one off. And then because we're collecting the gold, that must mean we are at Ultron. So we are at the last boss of Act 3. Sorry to do them 3 more times, but you know, who cares? Who cares? Can we do the phase? Yes we can. He's going to evade at some point very soon. There. But we got the defense up and he's toast. There we go. Act 3 at least completed. We're still to explore, but let's get the goodies in. All that ISO, man. Again, tier 4 basic, we've got our tier 1 alpha, tasted 6. I mean, just 500 tier 2 ISO in the stash. 237 tier 3, 428 tier 4, and only 131 tier 5. Actually ridiculous. You get so much resource, it's not funny. Right, let's get looking for our energy refills. None again. No, I'm not going to start looking through which path. B was the one. B was the one we wanted. Why did we not move? Because I didn't press on it right, you numpty. So let's go to B. Tell me that wasn't an energy refill I seen on this bottom path. No, that's good. Because there's nothing more annoying than you take a path that you need to get it finished and explore, but you see that energy refill on a path you've already taken. It's just like you've just been teasing me. So there we go. Right, let's do this. Get rid of Ronan, because you're just a Hawkeye with no bow. Sword is pretty cool though. Sword is pretty neat. The wee fold out sword. I don't even know if they would exist in real life. Maybe if anyone knows in the comments if you do get like a push button sword. I don't know. Absolute a beast there for Tiger. It didn't give her a chance to go unblockable or anything. Wonder what we're looking like for energy. Maybe 2 more energy refills to get this thing finished. See if we can guess correctly what it's going to be. Oh, get that early hit in. Go you go, mate. Sweet. Server's really slow and laggy. Yeah, I think we'll be lucky to get to the end of even this path with the energy we've got left. We might just make it. But, I can't wait to get my 5-star Stark Spidey. That's some good dodging, blocking and hitting. action there. It just feels so sweet when you get all that combination just really good and well timed down. So again, gonna blast him. We're not going to take any damage from your shock. Thank you very much. And again, I think that's one of the immunities, that Silver Surfer really does well. It applies, but nothing happens. And I think it counts as like something for his attacks as well. So, um, again, getting some good hits in there. Dodge that SP1, and hopefully you are down there. Oh, massive hit that last hit. And yes, we just got to the end of this pass, so I think one more may do it. It's 2 energy a time, it's only a couple of stops, so we'll see what we can do. But do this one, and then we've got 2 more pass, so it shouldn't take us too much longer. We've actually made a good time. As I said, if we're averaging about an hour and a half, per stream here, it's 3 hours we've been playing, and we will be completed Act 3. So, all is good. Right, so we've got a small energy reef on the bottom, so we will take, I think that's path D, because we mistakenly tapped on it last time. We use an energy refill. So we're in path 3 of 4, so it should be done and dusted pretty soon. So again, with Miles Morales, you just can't really launch a special because he puts that spider camo on. So unless you've got you can't miss, don't launch a special. Again, I actually thought like Venom counteracted that, but it's just evade he shots down, not miss. Did Silver Surfer just stand there waiting to be hit? I think it did. Here's Quacky. Listen to him squawk. Don't know if anyone's watched Seaton's Labyrinth video, or Abyss video, one of the two. I can't remember just quite one what it is, but that duck is annoying. I think it's so loud as well. It's like, do you really need to have that sound effect? That must have been a developer's last day on the job, putting that in. Again, having to take just a couple more hits to Juggernaut than what we've been doing. As 2 specials avoided. I think that is the record so far. It's just a tank though. It takes a bit of hitting to get him down. I think it was a comic strip of Thor throwing Mjolnir at him, but the personal force field that's round about Juggernaut for his unstoppable motion, like, reverts it down, and the comic strip just has like a twap or a ting when the hammer hits his helmet, and I think Mjolnir then goes to return to Thor, and Juggernaut like grabs it to get a lift along, and then just pummels him like into the ground. And it's just some of the comic strips, just they have a different level of humour that you read rather than hear, and I like it anyway. I'm sure if you enjoy that kind of thing as well, you can let me know in the comments below. Have you read the comics? What decade? You know, what style? Was it you know, mainstream? Was it Marvel Now? Was it zombies? You know, there's a whole raft of 70 years, 80 years almost of comics, so you never know what everyone is into. So Ultron for the third time and one more to go afterwards. It's going to get ready to evade, but we're going to be ready for him. I'm going to hit him. Don't know if this is actually going to put him down. That's what I mean about that evade. It's really annoying that there's no countdown timer, because I wasn't counting, is it 7 seconds or whatever it is there. But we are on, ladies and gentlemen, to the final path of Act 3. We just need to make sure we get the right one. I think it's past C. And we may just need a small energy refill to get all the way around this one. If the server will hurry up. So we've got the duck again. So we're going to bring all surfer in. That was a good hit. Oh, good follow-ups as well. Nice yellow numbers. Just exactly what we want to see. And we're halfway to level 22, so definitely not going to get it in this run, but when we come back for day 3, we'll put an XP boost on, and I think Act 4 XP should be pretty good for us. But we'll just need to see what that is next time, so make sure you come back and check it out. And again, this is a strategic use of resources, to get the absolute maximum out of it. Since we could have put an XP boost on, to clear up this last little bit, but we would have been losing out on the long-term benefit. We're still getting XP, but if we keep those for when we get bigger numbers, then we're going to actually reap the rewards of keeping it for a later time. And some good hits there on Spider-Man as well. Again, just didn't quite get the timing for the block after his little attack there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. I think we might need 2 small energy refill, but we'll do what we can. Iron Man's going to start regenerating here, but I think we should be able to power him down, which we do. Up and over the top here, facing Spider-Gwen first. I think that's going to be a domino fight. Should be able to get a couple of big hits in, which will help us. I like to get Red Hulk and Massacre, just the Trinity, because if we get those, the incinerate damage we're going to get off her is absolutely nuts. So one small takes us to Unstoppable Colossus, so we'll bring a normal Juggernaut here, and I think another final small energy refill will take us to the boss, and finally be done with Act 3. Maybe not the best here, because he's going to go unstoppable at slower way, and it's just a battle to clout each other the hardest. So one more small takes us to Ultron with 2 health less, so we're not wasting too much. All in all, pretty effective use of our energy there. Again, for what is effectively 10 minutes regeneration, I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Here's the evade. Use SP1, there we go, it's going to evade again. We're going to phase through it, and we're going to fully explore Act 3. So let's have a look at these rewards. I think we're just going to do an en masse crystal opening. Do we get a 4-star? We get 5-star shards, but we don't get a 4-star crystal, which is slightly disappointing. I think that's a tier 4 catalyst crystal. So yeah, we've got some premium heroes to open. So we don't want that. Go away. Quick rapid crystal opening here. Not too worried about those shards, to be honest. We'll open our dailies and see what we get. I think the 2-star champions, again, not overly fussed. Back. I've got 12 premium. Now, can we get a good pool as we did with the first lot? So we've got 3-star Morningstar. I keep forgetting her name. Otherwise, nothing of note apart from a couple of 2-star duplicates. I think we've got 2 crystals left to open. Will it give us a 4-star? No, it did give us a 3-star Venom pool, but not really what we're looking for now, even in this early stage of the account. Is that it? I thought we had... I thought we had more. Well, that's slightly disappointing. We did complete in a... Oh no, we just got in a... Summoner... Did we claim rewards Skull Combat? Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is us completed day 2 of the New Year New Account action. So as you can see, our roster is doing rather okay. We're nearly able to upgrade some stuff. Couple of things missing that we need. Mystic well on the way for Juggernaut getting up to rank 2. Got a couple of 4-stars we want to do some stuff with. Okay, don't want to rely too much on the same class of stuff. I think we are kind of lacking some science champions other than Hulk. Still not got a science tier 2, but we can see what we can do with. But I think our roster's still pretty okay. We may look at taking up Patriot to rank 3, but we'll have a look. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join us for day 3 stream, which should hopefully be over the weekend. I am guessing Sunday, so I do hope you join us there. If you did like this stream, please like, subscribe and share. You know the drill by now. But until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation.